Hey you guys, so I'm back again with another um tip or topic about exposing the tricks of the enemy. And this one we're going to talk about gossiping. Another trick of the enemy is gossiping, right? People that always like to sit up and gossip about others. That's a trick of the enemy. The Bible tells us speak against gossiping. Gossiping is also a form of witchcraft. But when you are around someone that's constantly gossiping about people, and you're entertaining it, I promise you, a dog that brings a bone will carry a bone. As the old folks will say, a dog that brings a bone will carry a bone. Meaning that somebody that will bring you bad information and gossip to you about somebody, they will do the same thing to you about somebody else. And they will lie and speculate and put things on you like you said something when they're the gossiper. People that gossip, they like to be in drama. They like to stir up trouble. They like to keep stuff going. And the Bible speaks against that. So if you are around people that are constantly gossiping about other people, you need to know how to learn how to shut it down, or you need to learn how to separate yourself from people. Me myself personally, I don't entertain gossip. I just, when people start trying to gossip or call me about gossip, I hurry up and get off the phone. I got other things I could be doing with my time instead of worrying about somebody else and what they got going on. All right. This is a season where in the Bible, First Thessalonians pretty much tell us we need to be minding our own business. So I try to mind my own business. All right. So God can bless the works of my hands. And that's the type of mindset that I have. And then I understand too, my mindset is, if you can sit here and you can gossip about this person, well, man, I can only imagine what you're saying about me. I can only imagine what you're saying about me to other people. So, like I said, people who are gossiping they are always the ones you will know is in drama. They were always the ones that try to make their own self look like they ain't got no problems or no issues going on when they really do. Because when people do that, gossiping kind of ties into the other message that I just recorded about covering up. What they're trying to do when they're gossiping about others, they're trying to deflect because they don't want nobody to really, they don't want people to see their own faults that they got going on, that they dealing with within their own household, within their own relationship with their children, their spouses, whatever. Um, and if you're actually really doing the work of the Father, you ain't got time to be gossiping. I'm trying to tell you, because the way we are in the end times, you ain't got time to be gossiping. You ain't got time to be sitting up here worrying about what Joe Blow and everybody else got going on, because we have to occupy until God comes. And thank you, Holy Spirit. And when someone comes to you and gossip, that's a form of distraction to get you off of what God is telling you, and to get you operating in the spirit of disobedience. Well, we know we know when we start operating in disobedience by listening and entertaining things that we're not supposed to be listening and entertaining, then it can cause us to block our blessings. It can cause us to start being to the point where we get curses for being disobedient. And the enemy knows that. So be very, very mindful about the gossiping, about the rumors, about the lies. Stay away for those type of things. When people start coming to me with like all this stuff, like I don't have time for it. Like I said, I hurry up and get off the phone. I'll say, look, I got another phone call coming in, or hey, something came up, I got to go. Like I hurry up and get off the phone because I'm not gonna sit here and entertain gossiping. Especially from somebody that you know their life is jacked up. You know they got some stuff they need to work on, but yet they're spending time worrying about what other people got going on instead of worrying about fixing their life and getting their self and their souls right with Christ. Because Jesus is soon to return. God is soon to send his son back. And we can't be entertaining the gossiping. The gossiping is drama. And it's not even just with people coming to you, bringing you the gossip. It's even just watching stuff on social media that is pretty much gossip, where people are talking about people, tearing other people down, calling people witches and warlocks, calling themselves, exposing people. That's gossiping, y'all. So, which is a trick of the enemy. And a lot of people think that it's right when it's really not, because of the spirit that they're doing it in. It's not the spirit of God. They're not operating from the spirit of God. They're operating from a spirit, but it's not the spirit of God. It's a demonic spirit. And so we have to be very, very mindful of that. If someone is building their platforms off of tearing someone down, about talking about people that's gossiping, and gossiping is a form of witchcraft. So we've got to be very, very mindful of that in this season, in this hour, about gossiping about others, about having other people bring us gossip, or even if other people is not bringing us gossip, even if we're watching or seeing a whole lot of stuff on social media that is pretty much gossiping, we don't need to absorb those type of stuff, okay? Because that is a spirit. That's a demonic spirit. And so when we begin to connect ourselves with different type of spirits, we are opening ourselves up to be attacked by the enemy. Okay, so shut it down, keep it moving. If it's not about the upbuilding of God's kingdom, we don't need to be entertaining it, because, like I said, it's a trick, and it's a trick of the enemy. It's a trick of the enemy to get you in the spirit of disobedience. Okay, because God tells us to not even entertain the gossiping. So if you start entertaining gossiping and entertaining stuff that is not helping you to be a better person, that's not helping you to grow spiritually, then you shouldn't really be entertaining it, right? So keep that in mind. And then plus, like, just know, if we don't want people talking about us, lying and spreading rumors about us, even though that's what the people are going to do anyway, you shouldn't be doing it. All right. And you shouldn't be entertaining the ones that are doing it. Okay. So I love you all. God just dropped in my spirit too. Be careful about the ones that definitely are gossiping because of clout, gossiping because they want attention, or they want to be publicly known or get some type of exposure. Okay. Because that's not of God either. And surely as they try to get that type of exposure and stuff, it's not going to end well for them. I'm telling you, it's not going to end well. So again, I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day. Hope this message was helpful, and I will chat with you all later.